Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. Lifewave's phototherapy patches use light that can promote a general state of health and healthy activity unique to each Lifewave patch. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared energy emitted from the body is reflected back into the body and then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy. Lifewave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative energy and enhances your ability to live well without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals. To find out more, contact your distributor. Lifewave. Live long. Live well.
Hello, good evening. Just to test the sound and the image, if it's okay, just give me a thumbs up, please. Okay, good. So the sound is good, image is good. First of all, I want to welcome everyone that is here today for one of our first presentations about this product that is changed worldwide, the mentality about reversing age, X39. Directly from Dubai. We're going to have a doctor talking about the products, but mainly during the next half an hour, what we're going to try is to explain what is the products, what is the opportunity, and why you want to be a pioneer at this momentum that we are creating. Together here with my wife, Vania.
Hello.
We're going to have also on the board Dr. Maria Nicolopoulou, that she's going to explain the products. And at the end of the half an hour, who invited you, please just go to that person in order for you to be on board. So I'm going to start to share my screen about the presentation. Anything that you want to ask, just put in the chat. At the end, we can answer to you in order for you to have all the explanation, all your doubts taken. Okay, so the question is, have you been patched? My name is Ricardo, and mainly what I'm going to talk to you on the next 5 minutes is to open your mind for what is going to be presented. Nowadays, we have a society that is looking to reverse the age. And when you talk about a product that is related with phototherapy and to activate your own stem cells, people are really interested about it and they want to know more. If you join to this, not just the amazing technology that we have on this patch, and if you think that we live in a country that has more than 150 nationalities and people are looking for this kind of products, what is going to happen is that if you join this idea together with a company related with e-commerce that works for more than 80 countries, it means that if people, they start to use the product, they start to relate, they start to be product of the product, immediately they're going to share the product back home where they were born, and we start to use a powerful network worldwide, 24/7 in different time zones. How it sounds? It sounds great, yeah? So it's exactly the momentum that we are creating here. It's exactly the momentum that we're going to make it. And all of you that you've been participating for the last months and being pioneer and joining us, it's exactly what you are creating. A residual income for your future in which people will relate and see the high value asset that is to be using X39. So my next, and before we start to talk more about the opportunity of the business, mainly what we want to do for the next minutes, it's to pass the information about the product. This company, Lifewave, created an amazing product called X39. It was created by David Schmidt. He's a scientist, he's an inventor, and patented this product for the next 20 years. And mainly, what I want to say is that what you're going to see today, what is going to be talked about the product by Dr. Maria, is that is a startup company, a company that, although exists for more than 20 years, it became a startup company because of these products. From one year to another, after they created and they start to release the X39, a company that was making 20 million and passed to 450 million annually. Big numbers. So when this happens and it starts in US, it means that it's going to develop and spread worldwide. So this is the open vision that I want to give you, and that's why I'm going to pass for our doctor here. Dr. Maria Nicolopoulou, she's been living in Dubai for a lot of years. She's going to present herself, not just as an amazing doctor, but someone that does a lot of research. She loves this kind of products because mainly it provides health for everyone and longevity. At the same time, she's going to present herself, and you're going to understand how important her testimonial. Dr. Maria, the stage is yours.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me all? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ricardo, for the introduction. As Ricardo said, I'm an obstetrician gynecologist and aesthetic gynecologist in Dubai for quite a long time, almost 12, 13 years now. I've studied in the United States. I lived there for over 30 years. I worked in London and Europe, and now for the last 13 years in Dubai. Actually, I will tell you a little bit of my story first. Paolo and Liliana, who are our uplines in Lifewave, who introduced me to Lifewave, they're my friends, and I went to their home to welcome them in Dubai because they just moved here. And as soon as I sat on the chair, they came and put this little thing in the back of my neck. I said, "What is this?" He says, "Well, it's something new. It's an amazing technology." So I said, "Okay, I want to know more about it." I went home that night and I read so many researches, and the next night and the next night. In the meantime, every day, as I was told, I was wearing the pads for 12 hours, drinking a lot of water, then take it off after 12 hours, and the next morning I would put another one. Something really bad happened to my family, and I couldn't sleep. I could only sleep 3 hours even. And the first night I put the patch on, I had the best sleep of my life. I slept for 7 hours straight, nice sleep. And when I wake up, I was full of energy to the point that before I leave for my clinic, I want to clean the whole house. So after that, in about 13 days, I had a pain under my breast. And that pain in 13 days, it was gone. So these two things, plus what I read from the research of David Smith, who is the inventor of the X39 pads, made me realize that we are in front of a technology miracle. I'm a doctor and I'm used in prescribing medications. And I'm really impressed that X39, that little patch that is like a quarter, or let's say not even 1 dirham coin, can make such a big difference in our lives. So let me put back it took 19 years to this inventor, David Smith, to come up with X39. That technology is amazing. It has been patented in the United States, and you know very well, unless the product doesn't do what it says, it will never be patented. So X39 is patented for 20 years. David Smith, he's a scientist. He worked for the US Navy, where he invented more patches, but this is his latest achievement. He discovered X39 in 2020. Actually, let me go back and talk about a little bit about the light that we all have within us. The light comes in the form of a heat, and that's why we can see at night with special infrared glasses. Gets all the light in that small, tiny patch and then sends it back to our body. It contains nanocrystals. This small thing has nanocrystals. And these nanocrystals, they send back the light to our body in a certain wavelength, which is magic. What this wavelength does is activating a peptide, a very important peptide in our body, which is called GHK copper. At 30 years of age, 50% of our stem cells are deactivated. They're dormant. They don't exist. And then by 60 years old, we will be lucky if we have 10% of them. So what he discovered is huge. It's how X39 works, I just said to you how it reflects the light and activates the peptide. It's non-transdermal, meaning that it doesn't have any medicine. We have other patches, as you know, some are for quit smoking with nicotine. Well, this patch is non-transdermal because it doesn't contain any medicine. It doesn't have any chemicals or stimulants, and it's non-invasive. So this is a huge technology. What benefits do we get? Actually, it can activate 4,000 genes within a few weeks. So it's increasing our strength, make us feel stronger. It reduces inflammation. Inflammation is something that we all getting in our body over the years. It increases our stamina. That's why we have so many athletes that they use it, runners, boxers, swimmers. It's amazing how many famous people are using the patch, the X39 patch. It gives us energy and vitality. I experienced that from the first day that I was patched. The main thing for me is the mental clarity. I also feel I'm of age, so I'm around 60, so, I tend to forget things and all that. I've noticed since I've been using the X39 that my mind is more clear, I don't forget as much, and also the pains that I had is gone. So it restored muscle and skeletal conditions, and improvement of sleep. That I can guarantee you 100%. You will have the best sleep of your life. And because it activates collagen, we have an increase in our collagen, so it improves our skin appearance. And that goes well for both men and women. So how do we do that? We patch ourselves every day and we drink a lot of water, 12 hours patch. So this is a topography map that I want to say a few words about it. In the first circle, where is the red, you can see a lady of 77 years old brain. The brain is inflamed. That's why it has a red color. And that picture, the first picture, is the one before she used the patch, day one. Now, the second picture, we see the same person 3 weeks later, and you see the inflammation is gone, totally gone. And 6 weeks later, which is the third picture, we can see a complete turnaround of the brain, and the brain coherence is much, much better. So this is amazing. It's proven scientifically. So it's not mumbo jumbo. It's not something that we are saying. We have a lot of research to prove it in a lot of people. It has been done more than 80 researches on this. So we mean what we're saying, and X39 does what we say. Of course, we cannot make any medical claims like it's going to cure or heal this, but believe me, it helps with a lot of problems that people face, from insomnia to knee pain, to shoulder pain, to brain fatigue and inflammation, cardiac, as I will say further down. So the studies that we have done showed, like I said, that 4,000 genes begin to reset in the first few days. Within 6 weeks, our brain becomes balanced. It's amazing, guys. It's really amazing. Stem cells, that they're activated, they're in every organ of our body. Our brain, our heart, our liver, the gallbladder, the kidneys, everywhere. So imagine what it does to every organ in our body. Within 3 months, the collagen I was telling you is increased. So the fine lines are going. And within 6 months, and listen to this, this is so important, the heart reverses in age. So we are talking not about a product that rejuvenates. We're talking a product that reverses our age. This is amazing. There is no other company in the world that has a product like this. We have the patent for the next 20 years. So be assured that you will have no competition. So how do we wear X39? Well, like I said, 12 hours on and 12 hours off. We put it in the morning, let's say 8 o'clock, you can remove it at night at 8. It doesn't matter, and it's not going to hurt you if you remove it an hour earlier or an hour later. Sometimes I forget and I leave it 2 hours later. That's fine. Then after we remove it, we throw it away. We cannot reuse the same patch. And the next day we put another new patch, and we repeat the same thing every day. Right. So we drink a lot of water, because drinking a lot of water will help the patch work better. So water is very important. Water is important for all functions, as you know, not only for X39 to work better. So X39 is a very sophisticated patch. Imagine nanocrystals that we cannot see with bare eye, with a certain angle that's send back the light in certain wavelength. That's huge. We have so many testimonies of people that they use the patch, and you can see all this in one of our websites that we'll talk about it towards the end of our presentation. Everybody is so thankful and so excited and share their testimonies, their experience with all their friends and family. So that's what I was telling you about, that this is info.com/testimonies, has a whole page full of the titles of every testimony, like heart problems, people that had heart problems, people that had kidney problems, people that had knee pain, shoulder pain, brain fog, people that they were having Lyme disease and other uncomfortable conditions. So if you go to thisisinfo.com/testimonies, you will see a lot of people talking live about their experience with the X39. I told you my testimony, and I really feel very well, like a new person since I started using it. As Ricardo said in the beginning, Lifewave is a 20-year-old company. It started in 2002, and it went from 20 million to 320 million in 2022. And guess what? This year, it will reach 600 million. It's open in 75 countries. UAE is one of them, and we are the pioneers in this area. And we are a hub, guys. We have people from all over the world here. And I realize that because in my clinic, I have so many people from different nationalities, and I start sharing X39 with a lot of my patients. They already have results. Like in gynecology, I have a lot of young girls that tell me that they had pain during their menstrual period, and that pain stopped. I have ladies that they are in perimenopause, premenopause, or menopause, and they had hot flashes, insomnia, they gain weight, and slowly all these difficult to live with problems, they start going. So it's not a Me Too product. Like I said, nobody else has this product. They have weight loss companies. They have companies with creams, losing weight and all this. But a patch like X39, I guarantee you, no one has. So be the pioneers that will spread the word around and bless your friends and family with something they will really love, something that has no side effects. This is so important. You know, as a doctor, I give a medicine, and sometimes we see that the person cannot take it. Either they're allergic to it or they have stomach pain. Well, there is absolutely never a problem with X39. Be safe and use it. So I will let Ricardo take it over from here and explain how we can order X39, how to be members, because if we are members, we get a much better price, and how we can also, besides having wellness, which is very important, first of all, we need to be healthy, but finances is also important. So take it off, Ricardo, and tell us how we can do a new business, a part-time business, a full-time business like Paolo and Liliana. And thank you so very much. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. You can contact me directly. We work like a team. We are a family. We are a Lifewave family. Thank you.
Maria. Just passing, and I think that everything was explained about the product. If you want to know more details, as you can see, we have doctors working with us. Dr. Maria just gave an amazing testimonial about the products. Myself, my testimonial, when I started to use it almost 1 year ago, things that I was starting to feel in myself was lack of energy, recovering not just from doing sports, but also because of my job as a pilot, flying to long flights, different time zones, jet lags. I was starting to feel the need. Although I take nutrition, I was needing X39, and I start to see a lot of improvements on these things that I just mentioned. Another thing that happened to me also when I flew with a guy a few months ago, and I shared with him about X39. He's from India. Immediately what he said is that his stepfather was having problems with Parkinson for the last 20 years, and he was reaching to a point that he didn't have any quality of life, any kind of energy. He was always sleepy mainly. And after he took the product to India, he started to use, when he came back from holidays 20 days after, he said that, well, my stepfather still has Parkinson, but his life quality improved a lot. So now he's capable to stand up, to walk during the day and sleep at night, and he feels much, much better. So this is what just Dr. Maria just explained. A lot of testimonials, different things, but all of them seeing that the genes are being activated, the stem cells are being waking up, and because of that, people start to feel much, much better. As Dr. Maria was mentioning, and I'm going to be fast now for the last 5-10 minutes in order for at the end to present someone very special in this company from Poland that is just connecting at the moment. But what I want to mention is that although the company has 20 years, it's a startup, and it's a startup because of this product X39. Many of the last 4 years, the company is achieving a lot of numbers, and these numbers people are talking about. And what I want for you to show you this is that in order that we came from 20 million in 2021, and now it's expected already to pass $500,000 annually by Lifewave, just and mainly because of the X39. At the moment that we are doing this presentation, for instance, people are doing now commissions more than $3,000. So he's being paid more than $3,000 every second that we are talking here and explain the X39. So this creates the idea of the momentum that you cannot miss. And if you join the vision that I said to you in the beginning, that we are from Dubai building the Middle East markets with the team spread worldwide and supported by the number one in Europe, Paul and Liliana, and also by the top one in the world, Stephen Ginamerit. If you imagine that if people start to be product of the product using this, relating and spread back home, we start to have 24/7 business worldwide, different time zones. And this is the vision. So why people, why you that for the first time you were invited, you are here and you want to know about the product, why you want to start? Mainly because of the product, fair enough. It's very important. Don't forget all this success is because of this patch. Have you been patched today? You have to try it, okay? And also because people probably they want to start also a part of the benefits of the X39, probably they want to start also a business. And the business from home in a part-time through an e-commerce platform in different languages in which they can immediately to start to relate and sell online also. So yeah, this is something that it's a technology nowadays is the future. That's the way people develop business. How it works, I'm not going to be to explain a lot about this. It's something that you have to talk with people that invite you. But mainly when you have an e-commerce platform in your hands, what is going to happen immediately is that you can do online shop. Online shop means you have, as soon as you join the company, you start to use the product, you're going to pay for use the product mainly, you're going to receive your package with the sleeves, each sleeve has product for 30 days, you start to patch yourself every day, 12 hours, and then what immediately is going to happen when you buy the package, you're going to have a dominium just for you, an e-commerce page. And that e-commerce page, you can start to give your link and people they can shop on your e-commerce platform and they're going to receive the products at their doorstep. That's what is happening in the world now. That's how also Lifewave is spreading and opening more than 80 countries at the moment. Then, of course, people will start to want to know more about the products and also to know how to do the business. And then what is going to happen is that immediately they realize as soon as they enroll to have the product, they also have a business in their hands, which is going to be ready. The keys be in your hand, and the momentum and the speed that you want to grow it just depends from you, from your network, from people that you're going to spread. And also because we're building worldwide and virgin markets, you're going to see your business growing with people that you don't even know. All of these people, what they're going to do, they're going to use products. So products, they value points. Points, they value money, means that you start to generate residual income every week with commissions. What else? Mainly this is about the patch, and the patch is very important to know. Ourselves, we join with the advance. Why? Because we always recommend to people that when you buy the package, you're never going to buy each sleeve as cheap as you buy with a package. And we wanted to try the product at least for 3 months. As the doctor was explaining here, some people probably they start to see results after a few minutes. They use the patch. Some people they see it next day. Some people start to see results after 1 month of using it. It depends from each one of us because it's about phototherapy, it's about technology, it's about how our genes, how they activate through the peptides, they activate the stem cells in our body. So advance. Mainly, we received 6 sleeves, mainly what we wanted to do because we were starting a business. We wanted to be product of the products, use ourselves 3 months, and also to have products in order to spread to people in order for them to try it. And I think this is a mindset of a business builder. Some people, they join also with the core, which they have product at least also for 3 months if they want. And then the big business builders, they're going to start with the premium package, which has 20 sleeves. And mainly these people are the ones that understand that they want to have the product, but because the product is going to be so cheap because they're buying 20 at this, well, only with this just this price, what they're going to do after, they're going to start also to sell it if they want it, but spread even more. For instance, now Christmas time, instead of giving some gifts, why you don't give a sleeve like this one in which people they can try it, they can start to use it, and for sure they're going to start to be also customers and brand partners of Lifewave X39. Just for you to understand the momentum that we are creating, being pioneers in the Middle East markets, that's where you are positioning yourself, but you are not going to be alone. We're doing these weekly webinars. We have presentations that the next presentation, the presential presentation is going to be in Dubai next Wednesday at 7:30. We're going to announce in the groups. If you want to bring friends, just come on board, be there, because we're going to be explain everything about the products, the business, with explanation testimonials from doctors. And at the same time, we have the This Is It team. The This Is It team, it's a momentum that is being created worldwide in which you can go immediately as part of the team and get info about the system and info about the team. What are the events that the team is doing worldwide? You name it. We are doing now in Dubai. They do it daily also in the United States. You have events in Australia. You have events in Europe. Mainly, you map it. If you know contacts, you just try to ask to someone that invite you to come here, and for sure we know someone that can support you on that country to do the presentation to you in order for those people to know about the product and what is the X39. Mainly, we reach now to the point that we're gonna pass to our special guest today. Imagine how it's nice to have a business in which people can connect no matter where they are. Today, we're going to have Andrew. Andrew is one of the highest rankings of Lifewave at the moment in Europe, and he's going to be speaking from Poland. Tell me, Vanya.
I just want to say before we pass the word to Andrew that X39, it is a social responsibility. So if you have someone in your family, someone that you know, it's really important to talk about this product, because many people is passing through disease, chronic disease, and this for sure it's going to help the life quality of their days. So I feel that this is a responsibility for us to share with everyone that we know about this product.
Yes, it's true. My mom is starting to use it also. She's 80 now, 81. Andrew, the stage is yours. I'm going to pass. Please just present yourself and give me all your testimony about the X39 and how you vision the growth that we're going to have worldwide.
Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome from Poland. Congratulations on your pioneering in this Middle East, because that's exactly what we did about 21 months ago. We just started. We just have seen this vision, me and Anya. This is my wife here. And, it is a miracle. In 20 months, I managed, to earn enough to pay off my debt. I was managed, to buy a new car for cash, no loans, no banks, no this kind of stuff. But everything started with X39, because this is the product that is changing lives. We are talking to you right now from Wrocław here, because we have special guests here from Belgium. There is our son, Szymon, on wheelchair. Here's Anya. Anya, she's from Belgium. And there's Ineke from Belgium. They just came over. And we just launched about 1 year ago, this business in Belgium as well. And everything started with X39. So I want to ask Anya here to say just shortly how she reacted to X39 the moment we sent about 4 patches, only 4 patches. Anya, what happened?
Good evening. I'm Anya. And I want to tell you, Andrzej and Anna have sent me 4 patches from Poland to Belgium. I had to wait 1 week, but after the second patch, I called Andrzej and I told, I want this. This is not normal. I had an inflammation in my shoulder, in my hips. I'm 55, so I have this menopause. Women know what I mean. I had psoriasis and almost everything was gone in 2 months. Inflammation in my shoulder on the second day. That's why I started. So now we are building the business in Belgium. We came this weekend to Poland to see how it goes here, and it's rocking. So yeah, I should say, if you're hesitating, don't hesitate. Take the X39.
Definitely. She's a director. There's another lady, Ineke. Hello. Say hello, Ineke.
Hello.
Yeah, Ineke is our manager. She's growing. There's more and more people joining in Belgium.
Yes.
They're going to Netherlands now. They came to Poland to see the energy. We had about 300 people screaming for this opportunity.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's easy. You just patch it, you just fill it, you just share it. There's no, I mean, I have been in this industry for 20 years. I have experienced quite a few good companies, and they were good companies, but none of those companies were close enough to this one. And guys, you know, I'm pretty much, I have to say, I'm jealous of your situation because you are just at the beginning. With Dr. Marina, with Ricardo and Vanya, you can actually, you know, be at the front edge of this, and having leaders like, you know, Paulo and Liliana, guys, I mean, I already can see what's going on there, because from Dubai and from all those other cities, you can go all around the world, because everybody, I'm telling you, everybody got to know about those patches. So guys, greetings from Poland. If we can do it here, you can definitely do this over there. Let's spread it. Let's let everybody know about this, and let's rock it together. Greetings from Poland. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you, Andrew. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you a lot. Guys, just to finish now, we're approaching to the end of this webinar. It was supposed to be 35 minutes maximum. We had the opportunity today to have one of the highest rankings from Poland. Andrew, thank you very much for your vision and for all those testimonials. What I want to say just to finish, this is the time. If you want to be patched, use the X39 to get the benefits. All of us, we get benefits using this product. This is really important. We're talking about reversing age.
Yes.
This is very important. This is health. So if you want to start to use it, just position yourself, talk with people that invite you. Don't lose the momentum. As the business mentality, you are one of the pioneers. Middle East business is going to start to grow a lot, supported by the top leaders in the world, and supported mainly by the big products that is the X39. You can't lose it. So what I'd suggest, immediately talk with the people that invite you, position yourself, come on board. We are here to support you. Start to think who you know worldwide. If you know people in Europe, if you know people in the United States, if you know people in Africa, if you know people in Australia. Yesterday, and it's here today, I was talking with a friend, he's from Malaysia. He understood, he wants to know about the products. I'm going next flight, I'm going to have to Taiwan. I have a friend there, she wants to talk immediately about it. So mainly what we have to think is that start to spread, start to say this social responsibility that you have, that is spread X39. Next presential meeting, next Wednesday, 7:30 in Dubai, in the fields. We're going to be there waiting for you. We are boosting, we are putting the pedal in the metal. We are unstoppable. See you next week. We love you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye, Dr. Maria.